Okay, just got my new GoPro. I'm not sure about lighting, but anyway, gonna give you just a walk around the 68 Camaro I'm working on. You can tell we got quarters on it. Moser rear end. We'll get to that later. It's pretty much skinned. No roof, obviously. Most things tacked on. Like I say, new camera. I'm just trying to get the feel of things here. Right now, the main objective is, see if you think we'll do. Main thing we're working on is Q2 deck lid. I don't know if you can see it with this or not, but we've done some stitching here. We got an edge there, you know, so this one has nothing been done to it. Anything you can see, nothing's really on. Just kind of gonna give you a walk around. I'm working on it in my garage. Let me do a walk around the garage. Nothing but a little compressor, air dryer, toolboxes, welder, AC and heat, internet of course, laptop, sound, surveillance cameras, workbench, vise, fish fryer, all necessities of life, beer. And you can see we're, like I say, right now, one of the hardest parts of the rebuild right now is the deck fitting. As you can see from the gap here, basically let this set our gap across there, because that fit the, we lined this up, the deck lid up. It's been quite a challenge. This is a mark that I made to make a cut. I've balked on that. I may do it down here because we need a gap here. If I do any more cuts, it's going to be closer to the edge. This didn't work out well. And you can see I sprayed weld through primer on here where you can see the ripples of my weld. This is an original deck lid, so I had a couple. You can see there's the stamp number, shows it. The holes, gaps, all say 1967. Not the hose for the spoiler, because we all know 67 didn't have a spoiler, but we'll work on that. Got this off the guy, came off an original car. What happened is we cut this and we moved we gapped it. We gapped it out, factory specs. And we thought about it. We readjusted the hood, deck lid, to the gap up here. And when I moved it over to match that gap, we ended up with pretty good gap on both sides. So we're only going to do a little work here. Very minor work. This is in real good shape. This one over here was a horror story. You can see I've done a lot of building, welding on it. That's the other thing about the gap. We worked this edge. We've done a lot of welding on it to make it work. We're going to crisp it up. Just like that, nice and crisp. because when we crisp it up, we get a good weld in there, get plenty of metal. Then we'll round it off like the other edges are. First we get it built up, then we'll round it off. The next episode is going to be deck lid fitting, and I don't know if you can see it, we got some issues here. We got a gap too close, we got a gap too far out, we don't have enough starts about here. So this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have a video just on that. We've got a little something to help us out with that, and it's the originals. Actually, when we took these quarters off, they were junk. You can see the plastic filler, and they were rough. But that's might be all plastic filler, but I basically cut these out for this piece. That spot welds under there, and they use adhesive to install that. I don't know if anyone's ever even seen that. I've never seen a video with that in it. That's underneath there, and that's why this piece was saved. Well, luckily I saved it, and worst case scenario, if we have a failure of me getting that metal to work out, I've got both of these. Of course, that's the right side. This is the right side. I'll cut it out and I'll patch it in. But that's pretty much what's going on. We got a little, let me jump up on top real quick just to show you. I've got a mess up here too. You know, their idea of filling, you can't see it because lighting, I've got the light off up here, but a lot of steel wool, plastic, caulking, and such things. I got a gentleman that gave me this piece right here, all the way across, so we'll be able to put that in new. I don't have his name right now, and but I really thank him for it. Without the internet, I could have never found the gentleman that gave me that piece. This one's horrible shape. I only needed one, but you know, you've got to buy all of them to get it. He donated that to the build, and then I really appreciate it. The rest of it looks pretty good. That's a good fit, that's a good fit. As you can see, we've done a lot to this car. We've got a lot of crap in the way. Floor pans, quarters. Got a lot off of it. Here's a quarter fit that was necessary. Quarters would not go down here. Cut them here, got it down. This is all ready to be spot welded. We got a spot welder, or we're using MIG to spot weld it. And like I say, another deal, I'll get back to the 4-link on another video. RideTech 4-link, Mosier rear end, 12 bolt. It's all nice setup. And the wheels and tires. We're not going to tub it. We're going to massage this thing a little bit and get some 275 40 18s in it. Right there they are. I know you're going to look at it, see this big spacer. We did that on purpose, so in the future, if we wanted to tub it, we could back it off, run the back set in, and get a wider tire and wheel on it. Right now we're on a 9.5. I think with that we can go up to about a 12. Alrighty, and that's about all it is for now. I'm gonna edit this video and post it just to give us a beginning. I should have started a long time ago. I've had some excerpts of the videos, and guys have posted me they wanted a little more info, see a little more, because like I say, we're just do-it-yourselfers in a garage here. We're not a body shop. I'm actually a plumber, and this is a garage at my house. I choose to work on this here because it's cold outside and it's hot outside, and we get a controlled climate here, so We keep it nice, and the bare metal stays nice in my shop. I don't have that luxury. We got a car lift, a rotisserie, and that, by the way, is the jig we made up to set this car on originally before we dismounted it. The jig was all built, hooked up to factory specs, everything, and then we started cutting on the car. I looked inside. We can look inside the back here real quick. So you can see we got complete new floor, complete new quarters, drop-offs, trunk lid adjustments, leaves a little to be desired. We're going to get it all right, and then I may massage that down there. I'm not sure yet. We'll just play that by ear. You can see it's still got the place where the original sticker was on it. So appreciate the deck lid. And that's about it for now. I'll get that edited. And like I say, we just got the GoPro. We've been using a regular video camera, putting it on the computer, editing and posting. So now maybe we can have a little nicer quality video. Alrighty. Whoops. Lock set's not working this great. Okay. And next videos we're gonna jump on the gap in the deck lid. Hardest part of the whole build. See ya. Video stop. GoPro video stop. GoPro video off. GoPro video